We're gonna load into our 100 days in Pleasant Valley. We are on the home stretch. Let's say we're on the home stretch. We have 63 days under our belt right now. Well, hello there, water. So we're doing good. We're fighting a lot of cabin fever.
Leave something behind.
That's the main thing I'm running into. Is the cabin fever is real. Because yeah, we have 85% cabin fever right now. So that's a slight little problem. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, everybody. It's gonna be fine. It's all gonna be okay. Everything's gonna work out. Well, that as the Dead Sleep run, Beastie, we are, I think, like 8 or 9 days in, but it's the continuation of the one that we're already doing, because we're trying to live 100 days in. Valor challenged me to live 100 days in As the Dead Sleep, so I took up that challenge and I went, okay, I think we can do that. I think we live for 100 days in As the Dead Sleep. It's been an interesting time so far, let me tell you. And we're just sitting outside making water. The first part is on YouTube, yes. It is on YouTube indeed. You can never put bottles that close together. Well, you have to do it from the reticle. You cannot do it from anywhere else. You have to do it from the reticle menu. Any of the other menus does not allow you to do it. Or if you drop them on the ground, you can't get them that close either. That's why when they took out the ability for us to put food and water out from the reticle menu, that it really annoyed me, because it's like, that's how I put all my, or reticle. I'm bad with words. The radial menu. I'm bad with words. Just don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Okay, we do need to repair some of our stuff, so let's grab a couple of guts, a couple deer hides. There we go. My wilted carrots and potatoes over there. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could find the... Let me get this water on here. Now we're just chilling out by a fire. I was gonna see... Let's see here. Oh, I didn't want that. Boppity bippity boo. Yeah, there's only 4 videos for it right now, so
This is Stephen K. Bannon. Now more than ever.
Here is the link to the first video in the series. There's the link in the first series to that to the As the Dead Sleep, but there's only 4 videos in it so far. So, do I have? Oh yes, I went and got some Mountain Dew, the passion fruit punch. Very good stuff. I like it. I don't have the Diet Mountain Dew. That I threw out. That I threw right away. I'm gonna pin that to the top of the stream here. There we go. So download Final Fantasy 15, boys and girls. War for EOS is free. EOS. Not sure exactly how they do that, but that one is absolutely free to play. And Yeah. Download and help the stream out. All you have to do is to get to 100,000 power level, which isn't too hard. And everyone that does that helps the stream out. It helps get us to our goals. So yeah, we're gonna let's repair up our deerskin pants. It's kind of over repair, but they're my deerskin pants. So really, it took that long to really. Oh, I do have cooking 5, don't I? Yeah, so everything takes less time to do. I forgot about that. Yeah, all my cooking times are way less. Now see, when something's wet like this, you have to drop it by the fire to get dried out. That just is annoying. Good morning, Cindy. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, Cindy? How you doing? See, now they're dry, but my gloves are getting wet. And my boots are getting wet. And that hat's getting wet. So even in a snow shelter, your stuff starts to get wet. Which is honestly a little bit annoying. That wind gives you the chills. I'm glad you're doing good, Cindy. I'm doing good too. And we even got some people who have already completed a couple goals. Got a few going towards the goals on our sponsorship, which is awesome. So that's cool too. Wow, even being out there for just a minute makes our stuff get wet. And now our other stuff's getting wet too. So it looks like our clothing is going to get wet even though we're right by the fire. So it looks like the best thing to do is just strip yourself naked in the snow shelter. Which makes total logical sense. Total logical sense. Just strip yourself naked. I don't think it matters if you leave them in a pile. Strip yourself naked. It looks like we're playing with the new wetness mechanics. What I'm curious about, I'm gonna leave my gloves on. You can leave your gloves on. Okay, my gloves are not wet. So I'm wondering if... I'm wondering if it has more to do with the... me getting out of the snow shelter got him that wet that quickly. Oh, that is so wild. So that hat, that, and that are wet. That is so weird. But really, because I just got out? Well, but these have not gotten wet. I mean, these are still wet. So strange. Oh, that's not good. Well, the socks are wet because I took the boots off. But they didn't dry off when I put them in my backpack either. Which is wild. Which is wild sauce.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, I know it is, buddy. Life's rough all over some days. I hear you want to get wild with some bears. No.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Oh, my clothing's going to be really cold by the time I get back here. I'm basically going to have to strip naked, leave all my clothing out to dry. Basically, naked snow shelter living is the way to go. My brother and I built cool snow forts as a kid. Oh, snow forts were awesome. Yeah, look how wet our stuff has got just by us being out here. Wow. Wow. We basically just have to stand naked by the fire. It's what we have to do. If you don't want your clothing to get wet, be naked by the fire and you'll be just fine. It'll all be okay. Yeah, you saw that? Isn't that cool? I think that's a glitch. I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. Yeah, see, we're just naked by the campfire. We're just naked by the campfire, waiting for our clues to get dry. So guess if you're gonna hang by the campfire, just be naked. It's the best way to go. It's what all the cool kids are doing. It's what all the youths are doing today. They're just hanging naked by campfires. It is a very immersive experience. Yes, it is. Very immersive experience nowadays. We're one with nature. Yes, we are one One with the natures. I don't know if we can get frostbite this way or not. I don't think so. I think frostbite's directly related to warmth, so... Very interesting. What an interesting night. Yeah, the new mechanics of wetness and stuff are very interesting to play with. The biggest problem I found is because your wetness doesn't go away in those situations, you have to really pay closer attention to your how wet your clothing is, because then if you go outside, it can freeze very quickly, and then you're
gotta go.
Then you're in a bad position because now you're in danger of frostbite. Which is what's happened to me a couple of times, where I've gotten I've gotten frostbite on a couple of my runs because my cold got my clothes got frozen. My clothes got frozen and I basically froze. I froze inside of them, which was no fun at all. Okay, got a little bit of that. Got those boots there. My withered carrots and potatoes. Can I just cook those? I don't know. I don't know if you can cook the carrots or the taters. Just like cook them out on the stove or not. I don't know. Or in a pot. Oh, you can. Carrot you cannot, though. The potato you can cook up. Well, looks like the potato they're letting me cook. Looks like the potato they let me do. I don't know if that's a if that is a goof up. I wonder if I can just place the carrot. No, I can't just place the carrot. Interesting. So the potato it totally let me do. Huh. No, I think you're right, Beastie. I don't think the potato you're supposed to be able to do that to. I don't think the potato is supposed to be able to be done up like that. I think you're supposed to have to put the potato in a frying pan, but I think it's glitched right now. Oh, I can eat the carrot as is, yeah. Oh yeah, the carrot's 175 calories just without anything else, so I can eat the carrots if I want to. If I wanted to eat the carrots, I could eat the carrots. Yeah, it's real interesting how that stuff is working like that. And I did make myself a pair of crampons because I was like, you know what? Cramp on, cramp off. The crampers All right, we don't have any whatchamacallit, cabin fever anymore, which is great. Which is fabulous news. The carrots should be rabbit lures. Like, here, Mr. Rabbit. Here, Mr. Rabbit, come and get some. That's not a bad idea. Should be able to put him down. It's sort of like a fish tip-up. If you put bait on it, you have a greater chance of catching something. Although, honestly, rabbit catching is not super difficult in the game. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. It's not that hard. It's not too bad. Rabbit catching's pretty easy, so let's see what we got. See what we got. See if we got anything over here. Nope. You catch an extra fat rabbit. Oh, that's true. You get the rabbit that's really hungry for it, right? You get the rabbits that are like, oh, I need the big carrot because I'm a big boy. I'm like a 2.5 kilo rabbit. That'd be a pretty fat rabbit, a pH fat rabbit.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, shusha boy. Shusha boy, you're going to be fine. You're a little cold right now, but life will get better for you, trust me. Got this nice fire going out here. No snow coming down, so my fire's doing good. Or my clothing's doing good, I should say. Yummy, yummy. A rabbit bunny in my tummy. Okay, well. I just didn't want that fire there anymore. It kind of annoyed my sensibilities. I know, you're tired. Boo-hoo. Go to sleep for a minute. Okay, so I think we're good on cabin fever. That's why we maintain this snow shelter here. Oh, I don't have the sticks for it. I was like, why can't I repair my snow shelter? Oh, I ain't got the stuff for it. Let's throw this hide and gut in there. Let's see, is there anything else I want to put in there? Let's drop my wilted carrot here. There we go. My poor little wilted carrot. But yeah, I like your idea, friend, for the extra fatty rabbit. That's a great idea. If we could catch an extra fatty rabbit, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. All right, so we are officially now on day 64. A little less than, well, a little over 35 days left to go.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Well, thank you, Radial Man. I appreciate that follow. I say we head back to the barn. I know we got food over there because of the deer. Let's swing over. I don't know if I can take a torch or not. If it's gonna stay lit. It might stay lit. That's weird. Doesn't sound like it should. But Radio Man, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. It wouldn't be OP either because either you lose it both or if you didn't pick up the rabbit quick enough. Yeah. Or it could be friend that every time you use a carrot as bait, it uses up part of the carrot. Like you start with a whole carrot, and then the carrot has like sort of like 3 charges or something like that. So you use the carrot once, and the carrot kind of when you pick it up, it's kind of got like a bite out of the end, and then if you use it again, it just gets the nubbin at the top, and then if you use it a 3rd time for bait, it'll just be gone. So there'd only be a certain amount of rabbits you can catch with it. And maybe 3 is too few. Maybe it should be like 5 or something like that. But yeah, I like that idea. That'd be kind of fun. These traps do not... I think I might need to reset these traps somewhere else. Those traps seem to be kind of dead. There are weird people out there, Cindy, who will do that. Is all the wood taken from the big barn with the car in it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've got a little bit of wood on me, though, so... These are fresh, exciting. Yeah, bushfires are nasty. They are. They spread quickly, too. No joke about those at all. So yeah, I need to grab, if I'm going to head over there, I need to grab a little bit of wood to take with me.
Goddamn freezing.
I also probably need to make some more traps, too. Maybe put some of those over there. Yeah, I'm glad they caught him, too. Well, there's certain people who just want to see the world burn. That's just how it, that's unfortunate. The unfortunateness of humanity is that there will always be people that want to see the world burn. It's a very, 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 very small minority, but they do exist out there. They do exist out there. BC's already on fire. Yeah, well, they see something like that and they go, "Oh, goody, this is what I want." They get excited by that. That's the creepy thing is they get all excited by that going on. I know. The normal people, that seems so weird and out of the realm of any normality. But for them, that's just like, that's their happy place. Which is very weird. Very, very weird. I don't rightfully get it myself, to be honest. I've never understood it. I mean, I enjoy, like, sitting around a campfire or something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm anti-fire or anything. I love sitting around making a big campfire, getting the fires all stoked up. That could be fun, but I'm not going crazy style on it. I'm not, like, burning the world or nothing. Well, hopefully the judge will throw the book at him, especially since the fire situation in British Columbia right now is pretty bad to begin with. I hope they throw the book at him. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. The fire was still hot here for a second. Look at that. The fire's, it's still warm here. Oh, but it's cooling off because the fire just died. Fire! 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 Hey, Beavis, you wanna go set something on fire? Yeah, Beavis and Butthead were pretty pretty big into that. Beavis and Butthead could probably not be made today. Don't see that one being made. Are we really talking about another blizzard right now? Are you freaking kidding me right now? You're joshing me, right? You're absolutely just joshing me right now. Because, hey, let's go to the barn. It'll be fun. Gabe's like, yeah. Hold my beer. Have another blizzard, buddy. Good Lord. So how many does that make it now? So we've so far in our 64 days had 54 blizzards. This will make 55. So we're still better. We're still almost 80. What is it? 80%? What was that, 80% blizzards? 85%, almost 86% blizzard days. That's high in my opinion, even on an Interloper run. That is crazy nuts. It's crazy times. I'm not gonna lie. The least amount of blizzards, I don't know. Overall, I'd say probably like, I don't know, probably like Pleasant Valley. Some of those have very few blizzards throughout the course of your thing. There's certain zones that definitely have more. Timberwolf Mountain doesn't have a ton of blizzards. Most of the zones, it's easier to say, yeah, Mystery Lake probably has, like, on par, less blizzards than a lot of other zones. Pleasant Valley just has an enormous amount of them. Pleasant Valley just has an enormous amount of blizzards. I think I'm going to take this shelf, just 'cause. It gives me something to do. Is there any other planks or anything I can break down up here? I've broken down all the boxes in here. I always thought there'd be something back there. I'd love to be able to take the hay bales. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, we're getting low on food again. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, Mystery Lake is truly one of the easier zones to survive in. For sure. Even on Interloper. And I think part of that, too, comes from the fact that there's a lot of places to, like, ditch into in Mystery Lake. You can go to a lot of places that are there. But, yeah, you know, Mystery Lake, yeah, I'd say probably Mystery Lake's one of the easier ones. For sure. All right, let's drink a little bit of water. Let's chill out here for a minute. I have a pair of Deerskin boots to repair. I don't think I'll be able to repair them because it's going to get dark. But, oh, there we go. Oh, nice. 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 Well, that worked out well. Okay, I'm sorry. I got somebody messaging me here. Oh, it's my old boss. Hold on just a second, everybody. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Hold on for one more day. Okay. Just had to message him back there real quick. He's expecting some payments here. It's like the final stuff we've been waiting for months to get. Like, literally months to get. And it's the 2022 taxes, which he's been trying to get his bookkeeper to get him for a long time. I mean, I told him long ago to dump her as his bookkeeper. She was horrible. She was always late on everything. It's like, oh my gosh. Just get it. Just move on to somebody else if they ain't doing the job. That's what I say. All right, 10 hours. I don't think we'll sleep 10 hours, but we'll sleep as long as we can. I want to head over and set some traps. Set some rabbit traps close by here. Sounds like we don't have a storm anymore. Yay. Did our clothing dry? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, our clothing did dry. So it looks like if you're indoors, your clothing will generally dry. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Hey, Slid Holmes, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Raiders of the Lost Ox. How you doing, Slid? How you doing to Slid's crew there? Everybody go check out Slid Holmes. Give him some love. Go check him out right there. Oh, you got a moose. So you're just laughing at me now. Can't stand slow people in the workplace. It's like, can you get a move on? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When I'm working Beastie, I'm like 110%. It's like it drives me nuts when people are just like kind of putting in like a 60% effort. I'm just like, get a move on, dude. It's not called lounge, it's called work. For a reason. If it was supposed to be lounge time, it'd be lounge, not work. Alright, we're gonna set some rabbit traps over here. I've never tried to catch rabbits over here, but we're gonna give it a shot. Well, you know, we were able to get it. We were able to get the run back, thank goodness. We're on day 65 now. We got 35 more days to go. We were able to recapture the run because we were stuck. I don't know if you know it or not, but we were stuck in the community center for a little while, which made me sad. Because the game was not allowing old saves that had put fish tip-ups down. It was not allowing those saves to exit out of buildings once you entered. So we were stuck in there for about a week and a half. And so they finally fixed that, and so we were able to continue the run, which was great. But the game simulated a really bad blizzard, pretty much, yeah. Can't stand how people show up late. It's like, how can you be late? I've been here for early and don't even start for another 40 minutes. Well, a lot, you know, and that's the other thing. A lot of them, you know, a lot of the people I worked with for a little while, Beastie, none of them had cars, and they would all ride the bus, and their excuse always was, well, my bus was late, or it was running slow, and I'd always look at him and be I would always look at him and go, you know, if I was riding the bus, which I did for a lot of time when I was going to college, my community college, I rode the bus a lot. And I would always take a bus that would get me there usually between 30 and 45 minutes early because I know how public transport works. It's not very efficient and it's pretty slow. And so I would always plan to get there early, and then usually I'd end up on time, or if I got there early, I could finish up a little homework or something like that. But most of the time, I'd get there early. And that's fine. If you're on time to work, if you're on time, you're late. Just saying. If you're on time, you're actually late, in my opinion. If you're getting there right when the clock strikes whatever hour you're supposed to get there, you've actually showed up late, in my opinion. That's just me. That's just old school me being like, no. You actually are late. I'm sorry. Well, honestly, Beastie, the main reason a lot of people don't drive, and I instilled this in all my kids, the main reasons I think a lot of people don't drive is that they've been kind of sold this bill of goods that driving is evil, and if you drive, you're a bad person, and so don't drive. You should help out the world and take public transport. And a lot of the cities though too, kind of like there's another tater there. A lot of the cities as well have really pushed this whole no driving thing because they make it very hard. Honora, almost every kid I worked with here, every employee we had that rode the bus, perfectly capable of driving, and they just never wanted to. They were all 18 to 8. They were all, we used to hire 18-year-olds. They're all like 21 to about 26 years old, and they had no interest in driving. And they just didn't want it. Oh, you're talking over 30s. Yeah, I'm talking about younger. I'm talking like my kids' age and younger. A lot of them just don't drive because they've never been taught to. I mean, when I was growing up, we had to drive. I grew up in a small town. If you wanted to get anywhere, you had to have a car. Otherwise, you were riding your bike everywhere. And that was no fun. So when I was growing up, the moment I turned 15, boom, I went and got my driver's license. The moment I turned 16, the very day I turned 16, I went and got a driver's license. So, in the dating world, if a woman doesn't drive, it's a no for me. Yeah, if I was potentially going out to date somebody, if they didn't drive, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. For me, I enjoy driving. Oh, I love standard too, Cindy. Standard is my fave. I learned to drive on a standard. Automatic is, back then automatic was a luxury. It's like, oh, you want an automatic? Well, that's going to be extra. That's going to be extra if you want an automatic. Which I think is hilarious, because now if you want a standard, it's like a big inconvenience. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the city I lived in was a very small city growing up. And so you had to drive if you wanted to get anywhere. You had no choice. Got him on the hippity hop.
Got me on the hip, hop, the hippity hop, the hippity hop, hop, hop. You broke my neck, and then you stopped.
Wow. From beyond the grave, he's talking to us. I also drive manual in the UK. If you learn to pass your drive test on an automatic car, you're not allowed to drive manual car. But if you pass on a manual, you can drive both. So when you learn to drive, learn manual. Yeah, see, it doesn't have that here in the US. But then again, I'd say probably 80-85% of the cars in the US are not manuals. Most of them are automatic. Well, look at the wolves vectoring in on me. You can see them all going to where they smelled me. They all smelled me over there, which is hilarious. They're all going over there. I just avoided them. I was like, nope, I'm going around. I am going around. Yeah, when you learn on the standard, yeah, you can drive anything after that. You can drive pretty much anything after learning on standard. There's nothing that'll hold you back. It's kind of funny too, though, when you've driven an automatic for a while, trying to drive a standard again, you kind of, you get back in the flow of it, but it is a little bit difficult. It takes you a hot second to kind of like reorient your mind. Like, okay, I gotta use my clutch. I gotta go on a hill. There's always that little bit of always on a hill, like especially a steep hill. You're always kind of like annoyed when somebody pulls up really close behind you, because when you take your foot off the brake and you have to get started, that your clutch is going to take you a minute to like get those feet just right. Yeah, try not to roll back. Exactly. Can I get a mag lens fire started? That's the big question. No. I cannot. Yeah, try not to get that rollback that's always a little nerve-wracking in a manual. Even for somebody who's had a manual for a while, and you almost have to ride the clutch. You almost have to burn a little bit of your clutch just to make it so you don't. Which kind of sucks, but is what it is. I know I have another deer around here somewhere. I'm trying to remember where that deer is. Watch, one piece of meat. Look at this. One piece of meat and the wolves come over to me. And then I drop it and he goes, oh, never mind. I mean, I could probably snake him out to a deer. And it's not enough smell. I mean, it's enough smell. See, he's got a pretty good smell range on it. I can actually, like, get out of his smell range, though. Which is interesting to do. No, there's no flare gun or shells in Pleasant Valley for me. Unfortunately, this run I found no flare shells, no flare gun, nothing.
My fingers feel numb.
There he comes. I actually don't want him to track onto me. That's why I'm kind of keeping ahead of him. I want to draw him in, but I just want to draw him into this herd of deer over here. He's bound to get one of them. Hey, wow, Dane, how you doing? Yep, I'm kiting some wolves and the deer. Just making sure he's keeping up. This wolf's a little slow. He's like me, he's a little slow. Dang it, he caught sight of me. That sucks. These deer are gonna hit a place where they have no choice but to bounce back. There you go. Go get yourself a deer, my friend. How you doing on that front, my friend? Where the hell are you going? The deer the deer and the wolves are just so baffling these days. He's like following this deer all the way out here. And he's just like walking along behind it. It's so annoying. Because all he does is scare the deer. He doesn't actually do anything to it. Yeah, any deer will feed me. I know what you're saying, though. The buck would be a much better choice. Oh, there he is. Okay. Come on, buddy. Yeah, you're an idiot, dude. You're the dumbest wolf ever. I'm just saying. I'm not judging you, I'm just saying you're pretty dumb. Tanza, hello, hello. How's it going? I'm freezing my bum off right now. Thanks to you. I don't think I get a mag lens fire yet. Can I get a mag lens fire? No. Figured I'd check since we're out here. I know we need to find food, bud. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, you're gonna run that way. Although the rock was on the other side of you. The game just instinctively knows, oh, I don't want to run towards the wolf. Deer used to be so much easier to manipulate, and now they aren't. Oh, here we go, here we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Run right into that deer. No! No, you stupid frickin' deer! You dumbass wolf! You stupid morons! What are you doing? Oh my God. Swear to God. It's like usually the deer runs from me and he runs a mile away. He runs towards the wolf and then he just stops for no reason. He goes, oh, well, now I'm gonna run the other direction. Now I'm gonna run the other direction. Because that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, like that deer there. Alright. Fun time's over. Wow. I've lost like over 60% of my health. Yeah. Well, I mean, it just, the AIs are all just wonky now. The AIs just don't have, they seem to be completely freaking random at this point. Which I guess is okay. It's just, then the wolf AI doesn't track the deer. The wolf AI doesn't track the deer at all. He just kind of does this little walking along behind it, basically just scaring the deer more. So the deer just runs ahead of him the entire time and he never catches up with it. The deer has to be like on a collision course with the wolf to get the kill now. Where before, if you could get them to kind of go in the same direction, they'd eventually bump into each other. Now it's almost entirely impossible to get them to run into each other. It's just a frustration. It's not the end of the world. It's just the AIs are goofy. The AIs make no sense at all. Which maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they're going for a totally random AI that doesn't make sense because they want to make it so people have to do stuff differently, I guess. Okay, Mr. Wolf, I'm just gonna go in through the basement because you're a jerk, and you just don't know. You are gonna starve, Wolf, because you don't know how to hunt because you're a moron. You're a moron, Mr. Wolf, who can't hunt. Jeez Louise. Learn how to hunt, you ding-dong. You're gonna starve to death. You big dummy. I hate it when the wolves are big dummies. It bothers me more than anything. Don't be an idiot, you moron. Hey, wolf, don't be an idiot, you moron. I didn't want to throw my rock. Oh, my hypothermic risk is not even that great. It's like, what, 42%? It's not even that high. It's not even really that high, which I think is hilarious. My clothes aren't even wet.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right
I know you are, buddy. But what we're gonna do for you, my friend, since we got a little bit of it, is we're gonna get you some birchy bark teas. Get you all nice and fixed up. Get you all fixed up and nice. We do have that stem still, so that's kind of nice. All right, there you go. Get some beauty sleep, buddy. You need it. Oh man, don't forget about our sponsor, boys and girls. Final Fantasy 15 War for Eos. I think I'm saying that right. Download it for free. Use the QR code up there. It helps out the stream if you get to power level 100,000, which isn't that hard to do. Isn't that hard to do? I messed around with a little myself, and it wasn't too tough to get up to power level 100,000. 500,000's a little bit harder, but 1 million I haven't even explored that yet. Yeah, let's drink one more tea. Yeah, so you can diet. Yeah, you can diet. Yes, I'm going to be playing a little bit of it at noon. So at noon, we're going to switch over and play about 45 minutes to an hour of it. Just show people what the game's about. I mean, it's a cool little RPG game. It's kind of neat. It's got a cool little story to it and everything too. So. And another blizzard. Yay! Yay! That's what we live for, is another blizzard. That's phenomenally awesome. Good lord.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Swear to God. Swear to God. Wow. That is a lot. That is a lot of guts and hides. What condition is our hacks on? 91. Okay. But yes, I will be doing the Final Fantasy 15 today. Yes, I will.
Too much stuff to carry.
Shh. Shh. Well, time to check some rabbit traps. Well, I mean, the blizzards have one side benefit. I don't run into a lot of wolves or bears. So, I guess I have to take the good with the bad. At least it's Pleasant Valley, and I know my way around, so I won't get lost too easily. I still can get lost. Don't get me wrong. I have gotten lost in Pleasant Valley quite often. But I generally know how to get from place to place, which is I guess something. Something good. Give me something good. Oh yeah, give me 3 rabbits, baby. Oh my God, 5 rabbits.
Die if I didn't warm up soon.
This is our existence right now. We come over here, we harvest some rabbits. We cook up some rabbits, we get some food. We come back here, we get some rabbits. We cook up some rabbits, we get some food. Oh, shushabai, you're fine. You are totally okay, bud. Look at your health. I got you back from what percentage health did you get down to yesterday? I got you back from 37% health all the way back up to 90. You just shush. Yeah, if I'm on starvation diet, 5 rabbits is about, I mean, if I don't want to eat, 5 rabbits is about what I need. 5 to 6 rabbits a day. I mean, that saves me for about 3 or 4 days. If I'm not eating, you know, if I starve myself during the day and then eat at night. Now, I can with enough rabbits.
I could eat a horse.
I mean, I've had well-fed several times this game, but I just kind of always let it go. I'm not, like, really wedded to it because it's very hard to maintain with the food sources being rather hard to obtain or being rather annoying to obtain, as you saw with the deer. Because that was really annoying.
No power in the verse can
Really
stop me.
super annoying. No chance of a mag lens fire. How many rabbits have I killed this run so far? I don't know. I honestly do not know how many I've killed so far this run. Actually, I'm going to leave this meat here. Yeah, exactly for that reason right there. Exactly for that reason right there. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Does it say how many rabbits you trap or kill? Rabbits snared. I've snared 116 rabbits, killed 140. So this is the biggest run I've ever had, even on Interloper, even on my longest Interloper, which was what 192 days, on since the update. Yeah, I've killed more rabbits. I've snared more rabbits than I killed in total on my other run. 116 rabbits just on this current sandbox. That's a lot of rabbits. That's a lot of rabbits. Okay, so those are cured. Those are cured. Yeah, I totally forgot the stats are actually in there for rabbits. That's pretty nifty. And by the way, don't let it go by without me saying thank you for the follow there, Sammy Joe. I appreciate that very much. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for coming by the stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. This is our rabbit trapping simulator run. The rabbit trapping simulator continues. Oh yeah, the meat that's on rabbits is pathetic. Well, it's not even the
No power
the
in the
amount
verse
of
can
meat.
stop me.
The amount of meat is not bad as far as like weight wise, because you get like 1 to 1.5 kilos of meat off each rabbit. The problem is that the calories for that weight are really bad. Like 1 kilo of rabbit meat's like 550 calories, whereas a kilo of say deer meat even is twice that. I'm pretty sure we can't get a Magdalene's fire. No. That'd be a no. That's a big no. Oh, and thank you so much as well. Adarga. Argathia. Adargathia? Ooh. That one was rough for me, my friend. Thank you for the follow, though. I'm really bad with screen names, so thank you for the follow. I'm sorry that I butchered your name, because I'm sure I did. Or it's like Adargathia. Maybe it's like Adargathia. I'm not sure. I'm very bad doing things phonetically, so phonetically, for me, things look all the same. I'm gonna repair that real quick. I'm gonna ditch inside of it real quick. Oh, we're still cold in here. Never mind.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow Pleasant Valley won't have sun. In 66 days, we've now had 56 blizzards. Oh, the blizzards. Oh, the blizzards. I'm going to take all that out. Those out. That out. That out. The game location is in Canada, yes. It is, as a matter of fact. I mean, you know, that's why we got that's why we're rocking the Canadian toque. We gotta represent, you know. We have to represent the Canadian love. But yes, it does take place in Canada. It's on a fictional place. Well, I don't know how fictional it is, but it's on a place called Great Bear Island, which isn't exactly a... Okay, let's see. Okay, I can get rid of a couple of those. There we go. But yes, but welcome, mate. How you doing? How's it going? Let's leave half the cloth here. Let's leave all of that here. It's set in British Columbia. There we go. I'm gonna leave all those there. I'm trying to divest myself of things I don't need. I'm going to leave those there. I got plenty of fishing gear, so I'm going to leave that there too. And those. And that. I got a lot of torches on me, don't I? Let's leave the charcoal there. I've got a lot of torches on me. I need to break some of those down. Clothing-wise, we're good. We got 14 matches left, boys and girls. I was playing this game 2 or 3 years ago. Really cozy game. Well, they've added a whole bunch of stuff. The new DLC now has these recipes in it, which use flour, oats, cooking oil, maple syrup, salt, and there's different recipes that the game has in it now, both in these kinds as well as these kinds. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. Actually, I could make porridge. I found a thing of oats. I could make porridge, boys and girls. I could make 8 things of porridge. Oh my god. I forgot about that. It does take a little bit of water. I could make 8 things of porridge. Oh my goodness. Oh god, I just picked up something I didn't want. But yeah, it is a really cozy game. It's got a lot of good stuff in it, to be honest. It gives you a fun experience, let's just say. Maglin's fire? No. Fog, will you please clear for me? I really want you to clear for me. I don't want to have to waste one of my matches. But I might have to. Thought I wanted to play, but nah, not in the mood. Hey, you know, wow, Dane, some days I'm like that too. I've had days like that too, where I'm just like, I'm just not feeling the mood playing games today. And usually those are just days I take off. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I don't have a lot of those, but I've had a few of those. I've had a couple of them. The island is located in northwestern coast of mainland Canada. It's entirely surrounded by the Pacific Ocean. So, does Great Bear Island actually exist? Does it actually exist? I was gonna check on my rabbit traps again just to see if any of them got sprung. Yeah, I think I'll just pass time for an hour, see if it changes. Some days you just aren't in a gamey mood. No, it's fictional. Okay. I was just wondering if it actually like existed in reality. You know, it wouldn't be the same in the game exactly, but based on a real place type thing, you know. Zero. The sun'll come out sometime, maybe. Hopefully. Come on. Come on, sun. All I need is the sun for just a minute. I just need the sun for, like, a barest moment, and now it looks like it's gonna start snowing. Oh, jeez Louise, game. You frustrate me so sometimes. You can check the... Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, I haven't kept track of the rabbit stats, but I guess I could go, okay, I have 140, 116 snared. So I guess I could keep track of that. Of course, it won't change. It doesn't change until we go outside. It doesn't change till we go outside. So we have to go outside, and then we can go, oh, how many do we have snared? 116 still. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna snow now. It doesn't look like it's gonna be sunshiny weather. Let's just say. That kind of sucks. It feels like a blizzard. It feels like a blizzard. That's what it feels like right now. Feels like the game is just sticking it to me and laughing all the way home. Yeah, the game's like, ha ha. No fun for you, sir. I'm not gonna eat yet. We're on starvation diet right now. We're on starvation. I don't usually starvation diet myself, but we're on starvation diet at the moment. I miss my old 100% everything file. Oh yeah, I miss a bunch of my old files. I miss my my mapping file. Remember, I had that one file where all I did was map on it. I had mapped like every zone in Interloper. I think he was in I think he was in Black Rock the last time we looked at him. But I missed that file because that was fun. Because we could get on there and look at all the different maps, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And the sun is going down now. No, there's like literally no chance. At least most of these we have out here are big. Yeah, these are all like 500. Okay, I'll take that one too. That should get me through the night. That makes me just so sad. Because that's like 560, 630, 780 calories. So that'll let me sleep 10 hours. So that's all I needed. All I need is just a little more food. I'm just gonna pass time. That was not the file actually that died to the gas. That was the one that I created just to map things, and we mapped up all the zones, including Bleak Inlet, where that character sat for a long time in Bleak Inlet, just kind of chilling there, and we'd refer to him every once in a while if somebody had a map question, which makes me go, huh? Maybe when I do my 50 days in each zone run, I should make that a mapping run as well. That would be kind of fun. Good morning, Farmer Marks. How you doing? But no, that was not the one that was not the 826-day interloper that died in the horrible gas. That should not be. The gas that should not be. Let's just call it what it is. It's the gas that should not be. Come on, be a good sunny day. Oh yeah, let's go. It looks like we have some rabbits up there too. There's a rabbit like right there at the top of the screen. Let's go.
No power.
The thing is, thank you for following, mate. I appreciate that. The thing is, the problem is, Beastie, it takes longer than 50 days to map some zones. It really, truly does. Especially if you're just trying to survive.
Gotta eat soon.
Make some porridge, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Looks like we caught a couple more rabbits. It would be a interesting run for sure. Yeah, that's the thing is I've mapped the game several times, and it is hard to find the energy to do it again. I agree with you completely, Wowdane. I think that's the main thing. It's just hard to find the energy to like put into that again. It's like, okay, I've mapped it once. You map it once, dun dun dun. You map it twice. Come on, pretty baby, map me deadly. Yeah, it's hard to find the energy to put into mapping stuff again. It really truly is. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's an interesting idea. Go away, Wolfie. We get some porridge going on. The memory buffers. I have honestly never done the memory buffer one. I never had the interest in sitting there waiting for memory buffers, waiting for auroras to happen so that I could get memory buffers. I just never ever had the desire. Especially when, you know, it'd be different if each computer had one unique memory buffer and you'd get it and you'd be good. But when there's different memory buffers on the same computer and you can get the same one over and over and over again, I was just like, yeah, that just doesn't sound like, that just does not sound like something that would interest me a whole lot. Look at that. We got some gourmet porridge, baby. I can even cook the potato. Look at my potato in my pan. I got potato in my pan. Yeah, the memory buffer one just never sparked my interest. It just never ever did. I think these are all like big pieces now, right? I'm gonna be kind of a food snob and keep all my big pieces over there. All the big pieces go over here. I had a weird dream about Long Dark last night. They made it so the meat had to be in a container. The limit of the container was like 5 kilos, and if you leave the meat in the snow, wolves would come and take it from you. I thought that's what was going to happen when they came out with I'm going to eat that because why not? I thought that's what was going to happen when they came out with the rock caches. I thought, oh, this is cool. They're going to make us put our food in the rock cache to keep it away from the wolves. And then they went, nah. They're like, nah, don't worry about it. Because the rock caches, when the rock caches first came out, things did not go bad in the rock caches. So if you put meat in there, it didn't go bad. Which was like, okay, that's kind of a cool thing. It's like it like protects the meat. It protects it from the wolves. Okay, that's kind of nifty. I like that. I like that idea. But they were like, nah. And I was like, oh. That kind of sucks. I thought it would have been kind of cool. What is that? Oh, that is cooked. Remember when they first introduced the red lost and found boxes? So much meat vanished. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was a little annoyed by that. Like all the meat just vanished in the game. Made me quit the game. I was like, stupid. I worked so hard for this bear and moose. All right, we got a bunch of calories over here now. Gonna eat that too. I gotta make sure my fire's still going. Oh yeah, still got 4 hours on it. Lovely. Make a couple more porridges if we can. Yeah, they didn't stack water and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. That was an interesting time for sure. 'Cause that's the first time they introduced the thing like the lost and found boxes, and people were very upset about some of the things that they introduced with that. Oh, do I not have... I bet I don't have water. Bet I don't have water left. Do I not have water left? No, I got water. Oh, I just don't have enough oats. I ain't got the oats, baby. I think the porridge takes, yeah, 0.1, and I only have 0.8 left. Which I think is kind of silly that they would give you a... I think it's silly they would give you a container that doesn't make an even amount of the product. That, to me, is kind of... It's just a little on the annoying side, to be honest. Little on the annoying side. It's like, if you're gonna give me a container that's supposed to make something, make it so at least it has an even amount of those things in it. Because when you give it to me and it makes X amount and then there's like a little tiny portion left, it's sort of like finding that one rose hip on a corpse. You're like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? It's one rose hip. It takes 8. Sorry, I blew your ears out there. It takes like 8. I turned my volume up really high on accident. I was trying to grab something on my desk. I hit my volume there. It takes like 8. It takes like 8 rose hips to make a third of a rose hip tea. What is one rose hip gonna do for me? One rose hip does absolutely nothing for me at all. Sorry, I blew your ears out there, boys and girls. I'm very sorry about that. That was not my intention. Are any of these small? That's small. I'm gonna eat all the small ones. That one's not. That one's not. Okay, so these are all large now. Dare we try to go get a wolf to get into a... Dare we try to go get another wolf to, like, kill a deer for us? And why can't you just make a very small portion of it? I know. When you did you put it below where you had it? The volume? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, I did. I did turn it down a little bit. There we go. Is that better? Is that better there? Yes, I think I jacked it up really high and then I like lowered it down really low. There, okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I hit it, then I overreacted. I was like, oh crap, I'm yelling at everybody now. Yikes. I mean, I do have a lit torch now. I do need to get this last piece of rabbit cooked up real quick. Let's break apart a couple bad things here. There we go. By the way, boys and girls, don't forget the sponsorship is going on all this week and till the 15th, which, let's see, what's today? Is today the 5th or the 6th? Today's the 5th, isn't it? Oh, it's the 6th today. So it's through the 15th, which is... What is the 15th? That is next not coming up Saturday, but the Saturday after. So we have over a week to do it. A week to get at least 5 people to 100,000 power and 5 people to 500,000 power. And, you know, there's, of course, other goals past that. There's soft goals after that as well. But if we can get 5 people on each one, that would be great. And every single person that gets to 1 million power counts. Every single person that gets to 1 million power adds to the total there. So, if you get to 1 million power, that's awesome. You as an individual, each person who gets there counts towards another goal. It says 50 up there, but that's the maximum number we can get is 50. But every single person that gets to 1 million power counts. So, it's not like the other goals where I have to get 5 at a time or 10 at a time or whatever it is. It's actually a goal in and of itself, which is kind of cool. It's kind of nifty. It's kind of snifty. Maybe I should just go grab a... Yeah, I'll go grab a piece of rabbit meat, take it with me. Maybe I can draw a couple wolves over to it. If I get like 3 wolves following me, maybe one of them can be smart enough to go get themselves a deer. The wolves are so... Ugh. I do need to get a little bit of wood though too, don't I? Oh yeah, I only got 3 and 25. Yeah, I need to get a little bit of wood. Plus, I need to go check my rabbit traps over there, too, so we'll go do that.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
There we go. How much water do I got? Oh, I need to get a couple more liters of water as well. Yeah, I got a lit torch, so I might as well go for it, right? Wolfies! Wolfies, where are you? Mr. Wolfie. Where are you? Damn you. There's a deer right here. There's a big old buck over here. And he wants to say hi to you. So funny, when you're looking for them, they're never there. When you don't want the wolves, they're everywhere. Then when you go actually looking for them, they're like, nah, we're good.
Can't feel my hands.
Look at that big old boy right there. I mean, really, either way this guy runs will be okay with me. I hope my smell is drawing wolves over. Because he's kind of going in the direction of wolves now, which is good. Now watch, he'll run back the way we are. He'll run towards us this time. Nope, ran that way. Of course he did.
Goddamn freezing.
Of course he did. It must be on the opposite side of the big barn. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. Where do you think you're going, Mr. Deer? Where do you absolutely think you're going, sir? Where do you think you're headed, bud? I just want to smack you with this torch. You dumb deer. You stupid deer. Have I told you how much I hate you? Yeah, Mr. Deer, I'd like to talk to you about your extended warranty. It's running out very quickly. Extended warranty is just about ran out. He did not like me throwing the torch at him. See, it used to be you could sort of control the deer a little bit by throwing like a rock there, and he would run away from the rock. But now he runs right towards you when you throw the rock like that. It's like, hello, Mr. Deer. Mr. Deer, come back here. Buddy. I want to talk to you about your butt. Do you have wiping problems, Mr. Deer? I could help you with that. I have this special soft Charmin that's very nice. It works well with your fur. Works well with fur. It feels very nice on your bum. Works very nice on your bum, my friend. Yeah, the deer is not very controllable anymore. The wolves are horrible too. The wolves are just as bad. The wolves are just as bad. I mean, I like the little bit of randomness they kind of put in with them, but kind of a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. A little bit of pain in the butt. We'll make it through though. I mean, I brought a wolf right over to this whole herd and he could not figure out how to get one deer. I hope he starved and died in the snow. He's that dumb of a wolf. I hope he died in the snow. He deserves it. He deserves it. Not gonna lie. That wolf deserves to die in the snow. For being the dumbest wolf ever. I saw a wolf right over here. Yeah, well, yeah, because I do have cooking 5. I almost wish a wolf would die in the snow. They do have cooking 5. I could actually eat them. I could actually cook them up and eat them.
All I can think about is food.
Came across a wolf corpse. Where did I come across a wolf corpse at? It's probably gone by now, unfortunately. I mean, I've had good luck here. Both of those campfires, both of these fires here are where I got them to get deer for me. So, I haven't had the worst luck with them getting deer. I'm not gonna lie. They have been able to secure some deer for me. So that's pretty nice. So I'm not gonna lie, they've been good. They have been good. They have been good. Oh, that's true. I don't think I interacted with that wolf corpse.
Come on.
I don't think I did. I can't remember where it would have been though. Trying to think where was it?
Life out here.
Yeah, it was back in episode 1. Okay. Interesting. I wonder, can you reheat these? Now it looks like the porridge can only be heated once. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
In the middle of an orchard. Okay. Hey, we got some weather crows. Which Hinterland says are definitely not weather crows. They're just an aesthetic that flies over you. And then the weather just happens to change like within an hour after them flying over you. It's a coinky dink. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's just a coinky dink. There's nothing there's nothing to see here.
Damn. Freezing.
Looks like these rabbit traps are pretty damn successful. Really? You're gonna make grabbing a snare that hard? Wow, I had the snare. Look at that, I'm looking at the snare and then it tries to put the torch out. Really? Oh my god, I had the rabbit corpse twice. Twice. And it was like, oh no, I'm gonna put the torch out instead. No, don't worry about it. I'm gonna put the torch out. Ever since the update, the targeting on rabbits and snares has been really sketchy. It's like you can target it, and then it's like, nah, don't worry about it. Remember, it's in the middle of an orchard. It's fake news. What's fake news? What's fake news, Beastie? The wolf corpse is fake news? I believe you, though. I believe you, even if it was fake news. And Balverine, how you doing, by the way? How you doing? Sorry I didn't say actually hi to you. I should have said hi. I should have said hi, Balverine, but I didn't. Which makes me a very horrible streamer. Makes me the worst streamer ever, so. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, the weather crows are fake news? Yes, they are. I don't think they are. I still subscribe to the fact that the weather will change after the weather crows come. Now, that could just be because this is the long dark and the weather always changes. Excuse me. You didn't want to come play with me earlier. You hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings earlier, Mr. Wolf, and you didn't want to come play with me. Now go away. So see, I'm not exactly wrong. The weather always changes after the crows show up. Just because it's not because of the crows doesn't mean I'm wrong. I'm just making an observational statement that the weather always changes.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Whoa, excuse me. Whoa. I had a sneeze of deep poo there. They have no other reason for the crows to fly like that. Exactly. It wouldn't surprise me if we go outside and there's like a wind and the snow's coming down and my fire's gone out. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh no, it hasn't actually blown out. That's cool. Drop that. Eat the little baby piece. Alright, we got some more rabbit meats going. Good, good, good. Big piece, big piece. Like it. Nice big piece there. That's a little piece. We'll eat that down too. Remember years ago the weather would change every time you went to sleep? Yeah, I remember that too. It's like you almost didn't want to sleep because you knew if you did, you'd get up and it would be bad weather all of a sudden. You'd be like, oh crap. Even if you just slept for an hour. Just sleeping for an hour was enough. The game was like, haha, fooled you. That one's a small piece. That's a large piece. That's a good one. And that's a large piece. That's a good one too. Alright, so how many calories do I got right now? 1,000 calories. Beautiful. And the Zoloff of Magdalen's fire too, which just makes me even happier. It makes me even happier that we still have our 14 matches and we haven't had to use any yet. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the other thing. You could manipulate sleep every hour to get the weather you wanted.
Drop something.
Which was, honestly, a little bit on the cheesy side. Let's just be honest. That was a little on the cheesy side there. Yeah, the thing that's made this run, I think, so difficult is just the lack of bedroll. The lack of the bedroll has made it a harder run than it should be. It's definitely changed the way I'm approaching the zone. If I had a bedroll, it would actually open up the zone a lot more than I have available to me at the moment, because I have to stay close to places that I can sleep, and there's not a lot of that in Pleasant Valley. There's some places you can sleep in Pleasant Valley, but it's very limiting. It just very much is limiting to what I can do, which makes me sad because I wish there was more. I'm gonna go grab something right now for my porch real quick, because it's very hot out and I don't want it to melt. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Oh, good God. I got my box of Factor today. They were our sponsor a while ago, and I'm still enjoying Factor even now. Let me open this up and see what we got. Yum, yum. Let's see what we got here, boys and girls. Yummy, yummy. Yum, yum. Let's see what they sent me this time. Ooh. Oh yeah, I wanted to try a couple of these. They got these smoothies. That I'm trying this time. It's a key lime pie and a tropical fruit smoothie. We're gonna give those a try. And then I got let's see. So I got turkey chili and zucchini, which sounds really good. Cavatappi and Italian pork ragu. A sun-dried tomato chicken fusilli, something like that. The shredded chicken taco bowl, which sounds amazing. French dip style shredded beef and garlic herb and chicken breast. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, you poor guys in Canada can't get Factor, and that makes me sad. Because I really enjoy it. Let's see. What should I try? What do you guys think? The key lime pie or the tropical fruit smoothie? It's the keto. Is a keto shake or a tropical fruit smoothie? Which do you think? You guys tell me which one you want me to give a try to, and I'll try one. I've not tried those yet. There's something I ordered just because I wanted to see what they were. You're saying tropical fruit? Okay, I'll try the tropical fruit. We'll see. We'll see what it tastes like. It might be gross. I don't know. It might be gross, but you know, compared to that Diet Mountain Dew I was drinking yesterday, how much gross can it be? All right, here we go. Smells good. Oh, do I have to shake it? I bet I have to shake it first. Do I have to shake it first? Does it say to shake it? Shake and sip. All right, now we can sip it. It's actually pretty good. It actually is pretty good. 9 grams total sugar, 0 added sugars, 4 grams of protein, 4 grams dietary fiber. I mean, it's not something I'd probably drink a lot of. It's 100% plant-based, too. 100% plant-based. It's interesting. It's an interesting taste. It's not something I'd probably drink on a regular basis. It's not bad though. It's better than the it's better than that gross Diet Mountain Dew that I had the other day. I mean, let's just be honest. Anything that's Diet Mountain Dew is nasty. Diet Mountain Dew is just gross. Grody. Let's see if we got another fire that we can make with a mag lens. Not today, I don't think. I don't think we're looking at Maggie lens weather today. Although, you know what? I could harvest up some of these rabbits real quick and see if we get it. See if we get some sun. Let's harvest up the rabbit real quick. We're gonna harvest rabbits tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. You know, Magellan psychotic deer are really hard to find now. They have really, like, started hiding the mag lenses a lot more than they used to. You didn't find a mag lens in the Mountaineer, in Mystery Lake in the camp office? You didn't find one there? Oh, nice. You didn't find one in the Mystery Lake camp office. So in the camp office, did you find a bedroll?
Come on.
Because if the bedroll's there, that's why. But if the bedroll wasn't there, then there's a mag lens in there. I can guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's just kind of hard to find. No, well, then I would say go back and look in the camp office. I found the mag lens in several spots there that are really hard to find. They literally shoved the mag lens underneath that bed upstairs, and you have to get down on your knees and literally just like take the cursor and kind of scan underneath the bed. And it might be invisible. It might be invisible. Yeah, I'd say look at the camp office one more time, because I have never had a file in all the time. Well, I mean, now are you playing on Interloper? I guess that's the difference too. If you're not playing on Interloper, I can't say that. But on Interloper, I've never had a file where at least I didn't get either the Maglins or the bedroll in the camp office, one or the other. And if the bedroll's not there, the bedroll's easy. Well, did you check under the stairs for the bedroll? Because under the stairs, the bedroll can spawn. Well, they've changed a lot with this newest update. This newest update has changed a lot of things. One of them being that certain things in the game are way harder to find now. Like mag lenses, like
Too much stuff to carry.
like hacksaws, hammers. You got your bedroll in Winding River, okay. I would definitely check the camp office again.
My fingers feel numb.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Yes! Yes! Go get him! Yes! Yes! Go get him, Mr. Wolf! Woo! Let's go!
So cold.
Let's go, Mr. Wolfie boy!
For a bit.
Oh, now you all coming to the yard. Now you all coming to the yard. I see how you are. Now you all are coming around. Now you're all coming around to the yard. Yeah, I gotta say, the fruit smoothie's not my favorite in the world. But you know, it's probably pretty good for me.
It worked.
It did work. Do I like tropical fruits? Actually, I do. I find them to be a little bit... I don't know. How do you put it? I find them to be a little bit... It's like, kind of the citrusy taste of them is a little bit off-putting to me. I don't like... It is a little too much for me. Almost, I guess. I don't know. Like, I have to kind of choke it down a little bit, to be honest. Let's see. These have 38 minutes. Oh, look at that. 38 minutes exactly. Nice. Why am I still cold? Why? What? -1 degree. Are you freaking kidding me? -1 degree. -1. Yeah, it may just be that it's a little too much for my palate, I guess. I don't know. Really, Mr. Wolf? Go away. Jeez Louise. And you interrupted the music again. You big old jerk. You interrupted my music. I was going to get some nice, long, dark music there, and you had to go and interrupt it.
Too heavy.
Hey, Ronnie Beef, how you doing? All right, well, we got a deer. That actually went pretty darn well. I've been noticing a lot of targeting sort of snafus. Targeting, issues. It's a little less sensitive than it used to be or something. I don't know how exactly to put it. But it just seems like targeting things is not as easy as it used to be. It's become more sensitive. Like it used to have a little broader like target that you could hit with things, especially mainly when you have something else in your hand. Mainly when there's something else in your hand, that seems to be when it has a harder time targeting things. Like if you're carrying a rock, or you're carrying a, whatever it is. Now, if you don't have anything in your hands, it seems to be just fine. Okay, that guy has nothing left to harvest. Let's harvest the hide out of this guy. Let's take this branch.
Oh, there's one there.
Oh, jeez. Thank you for giving Righty Beef a shout out there. Scared the crap out of me. I was like, oh, what's going on? I'm hearing voices in my head.
Oh, of course I was.
That was funny. That truly startled me. Thank you for giving Righty Beef a shout out, though. I appreciate that so very much. I'm so glad I started to cut I'm so glad I cut the grass early afternoon. Just started. Dude, it's supposed to be 90 degrees out today here. Not 90. 90. And you're telling me about rain. Yeah. It's supposed to be 90 degrees here today. 90 freaking degrees. All right, we got all that there. Grab a torch. It feels like temp of 102 there. Oh my god, I am so sorry, Honora. I'll stop complaining about my 92. Well, in Scotland, we had a very long winter. We have like 2 weeks of great weather all year so far. Canadian houses are not designed for cooling. Yes, they're kind of designed for insulation. Well, see, but your houses are very well insulated, so what you should do is you need to open it all up at like 1 in the morning when it's nice and cool. Get all that cool air inside. And then you need to just shut it up like 6 o'clock in the morning. Just shut the house completely. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! My torch went out. My torch went out. Torch got blown out. Torch got blown out. It's still mid-30s all night. Ooh. If I get pincered, I'm screwed.
Can't feel my feet.
Woo! Woo! Wowzer, wowzer, bowser. Okay. Gotta go back out and get that other stuff, but man, that torch getting blown out, that kind of screwed me a little bit. Let's see where our clothing stands. Didn't really hit our clothing that much. We got him off of us pretty darn quick. So that actually worked out pretty good for us. We have enough food now. I got these porridges that are slowly but surely going bad on me. So I probably need to eat some of those. Well, the heavy hammer is by far the best thing to get a wolf off of you with. There's nothing better at getting the wolf off of you than a heavy hammer. If you leave a piece of meat on the ground, will the wolf eat it? Sometimes. Occasionally. I got a jump scary wolf earlier. I shot one wolf and then I turned and got attacked. Was it a second wolf that got you, psychotic deer? Was it a second one that got you? Was it like, hi, here's my neighbor? Cause they'll do that sometimes. They'll gang up on you. Another mag lens fire. We've gone now like 5 days without having to use a match because we've been able to utilize mag lens fires, which is great. Which is fan-freaking-tastic. You gotta do that as much as you possibly can when you don't have a lot of matches and you have a mag lens. You always, always, always check for that mag lens fire, no matter what. No matter what, you always check for that mag lens fire because then, see, you don't even have to do anything. You just use a stick, light a torch. Boom, you're good. And you're good to go. As long as it ain't windy out, you are set. Then we can just run out here. This is where we dropped all of our stuff because I was trying to get underweight. Really, Mr. Wolf? Really? Now this time the wind will not blow my torch out. And I bopped you anyway, so run away. Run away now. See, when I had that in my hand, I was looking right at the stone. I was looking right at the stone, and it was like, no. He deserves... No, he doesn't deserve anything. I worked really hard to drive that deer into that wolf. I let that wolf follow me because I was hoping that he would, like, take a deer down. That was all me. No, the wolf gets nothing. The wolf gets absolutely nothing. The wolf just gets hosed. That's all the wolf gets. He gets hosed. Because I get hosed all the time. Hey, you know what? Hey, Mr. Wolfie, where are you? Mr. Wolfie, come here. Come here, Mr. Come here, buddy. I got something for you. Oh, he's limping. He knows he's limping. He's like, you beat me with a hammer, Atheenon. Will he take the... He didn't take... Oh, he took the rabbit. He took the rabbit. Okay, got a rabbit. He was actually limping. You see that? That was so cool. Oh yeah. Oh, limping's been a thing for a while. If you hit a wolf with a heavy hammer, he will limp for a long time. It actually slows his walking down. His walking Phoenix. But yes, limping's been a thing for a long time in the game. You don't usually see it because usually the wolf will run away from you and then you'll get the hell out of there. You'll get the hell out of there. So usually you don't see him limping that much, but yeah, they've had limping in the game for a while. Also, if you watch the wolves from afar, they'll actually stop and paw at the snow. They'll also shake their They'll shake their head around every once in a while. We've caught a couple of wolves doing that. Even caught a timber wolf doing that one time. I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I was like, oh my god, that wolf just shook his head. Maybe he will get... No, we wouldn't like that on him. Maybe his leg will get infected. No, that'd be mean. That'd be mean. Poor wolfy boy. That'd be so mean. We don't want him to get infected. No infections. Alright, the underwear is repaired. Get that underwear repaired. There we go.
I just need to close my eyes.
The socks are probably going to stop you out. I was like, wait a second, the socks are probably not going to do it. I don't want him to die. That, you know, that's, you know, the Wolfie's just doing it. He's just doing his thing. He's doing his thing and stuff. He needs a nice collar. It says Atheenon's property. I would actually love it if we could, I think it'd be really cool if we could, tame wolves. That would be super neat. I think that would be a super, super, super neat thing. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I doubt that's ever going to happen. But it'd be awesome if we could tame a wolf. In a zone. We couldn't take him from zone to zone with us, but we could tame a wolf in one zone. And we could, as long as we left him food and stuff, he would be our friend. Alright, we're 71 days in. We're on day 69. And we've had, oh, we're actually getting a good ratio. 69 days, we've only had 57 blizzards. So the blizzards have chilled out a few days. I'm not going to hold out hope that that's going to happen forever. But, yeah, they've chilled out a little bit, so that's good. Well, the Long Dark is not Conan, so... The Long Dark is not Conan. Alright. Well, well, well. Look at all that food we got out here now. I like this. It's nice and foggy today, too. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, see how quickly these porridges are, like, going bad? I mean, it doesn't matter. We have cooking 5, so I don't care. It's just like, wow. A couple of days and the porridges are already bad. It's kind of disappointing. It's like... Making the special recipes in the game is kind of almost a letdown in a way. It's kind of a cool... Oh, Jesus Christ. It's kind of a cool thing, but in all honesty, it's kind of a letdown in some ways. Kind of a letdown in some ways. I'm not gonna lie. By the way, boys and girls, Stream Elements just put it up there. Let me remind you, we do have the sponsorship going right now. Sponsorship is live until the 15th. We have through the 15th. Yeah, pancakes degrade super fast. We have the sponsorship live through the 15th for Final Fantasy 15, A War for Eros. If you want to help out the stream and not have to spend a dime, just a little bit of your time, yeah, you can't reheat them. I was sad about that too. I tried to reheat the porridge and it was like, nope. It made me kind of sad. So if you want to help out the stream and it just takes a little bit of your time. If you can get to power level 100,000, which isn't that hard actually. Doesn't take super long. That would be wonderful. I mean, it's got 3 tiers there: 100,000, 500,000, and 1 million. Getting to 100,000 super easy. 500,000 you can do in a few hours. 1 million. I don't know how long that'll take. I'm gonna try and see. I mean, I've been playing the game a little bit offline just to see, and it didn't take me much. It didn't take long. And of course, mine doesn't count, but it didn't take long to get to 100,000 or 500,000 really. And so, you know, I'm gonna see how long it takes to get to 1,000,000. Oh wow, we have a bear and a wolf. A wolf and a bear. Yeah, I tried the reheating too, and it was sucky. This week's epic game is creepy and not in a good way. What is this week's epic game? Epic Game Week. Wow, we got 3 rabbits. Grime Tinge of Terror. Okay. That sounds horrible. What is Grime Tinge of Terror all about?
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
And you're saying it's creepy and not in a good way. It involves body parts. No, you can't run that way. But next week is Train Valley 2, huh? See, I mean, personally for me, I think if you were like a starting streamer and you wanted to just be like a variety streamer and not have to spend a lot of money on different games, Epic Games would be a great way to go. You could have like a new game every week that you could play. You could have a new game every week that you could play, and if you liked it, you could even play it more. But it's like you could like have the game of the week. It'd be like, hey, this is the Epic Game of the Week. Let's give it a try. I mean, that would be a cool like little deal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, you could have games like fresh games all the time, which would be really good as if you're like starting out and you don't really have an idea of what you want to play. Or, you know, you could just be like, hey, I'm just gonna play a bunch of Epic games and you know, see how it goes. It'd be a great way to go. I mean, free games are free games, no matter what. So, how much wood do I have left? I do not have a lot of wood left, although I do have all this tinder on me, which I don't need. Whoa, excuse me. Oh, I've got books I can burn. Oh, hells yeah. Infected got almost fully remade. Really? So they've really changed Infected a lot then. Yeah, I've got to try Infected again. I have to do it. I actually liked Infected even back in the day. I thought it was pretty fun. It had a kind of a cool building system.
Come on.
Sons of the Forest is insanely basic. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard if you liked the Forest a lot, Sons of the Forest is a good homage to it, and you know, it's a decent game for that sense. But I mean, Sons of the Forest came out, and what do you hear about it now? That's the thing, is like there's no buzz around Sons of the Forest. Like where, like, you know, Elden Ring, like or hate Elden Ring, the buzz around Elden Ring went on for months. And Sons of the Forest came out, and the buzz was for like about half a week, and then I never heard of it anymore. Found the Megalons. It was behind the flipped over table. Yes, yes. That's why I was trying to remember. That is exactly where I found mine one other time, Psychotic Deer. I'm glad you found it. I'm glad you found it. That's awesome. Yeah, down there by the crafting table, right? Sort of in that crafting table area. I think I found mine there too. New Subnautica game is being worked on. Oh, good lord. Sorry, I'll just go back and play Subnautica 1. My problem with Subsistence is much like my problem with Green Hell. It's just it's a very one note color palette, and my eyes just can't handle that. I need to have some variance. If it's gonna be all green or all brown, my eyes just can't. I can't discern a damn thing in the game. I can't find anything, and it's just like, okay, well, no, I'm good. I'm good. And it's that and just too much. There's too much density of
Drop some gear.
there's too much density of foliage or something. I don't know what you want to call it. Green Hell, I was just kind of meh on the game. I didn't hate it, but I just didn't love it that much. It never... I tried it again recently, and it just frustrated the hell out of me. It never interested me that much. It's an okay game, and I think it's pretty, but it's just not for me. Just not for me. I mean, I'll give it to Creepy Jar. They do a good job, like, keeping the updates coming for it. You know, like, making new stuff for it, making tree houses and stuff like that. So they do a good job keeping the game going. But just Green Hell in general, I just wasn't a big fan of. But that's fine. I mean, everybody's got their own taste and stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's games that I play that people aren't a big fan of, so that's totally cool. There's one coming at the fibers is right at eye level and easy to spot. With the Planet Crafter update and my new game from the summer sale, I've been so busy playing lately. Yeah, that's the thing is so next week, boys and girls, I want to get back into Planet Crafter. They had a new update. They added frogs, so next week we're going to be doing some planet crafting next week. So Planet Crafter is on the schedule. And then I also want to get back into Infected. Because both of those I really enjoy. So I'm going to make a note for myself. Planet Crafter Infected I need to schedule next week. There's a game called The Urge, which is pretty neat. Check out Pulsar Lost Colony. Just need to pass time, see if I can get another fire so I can get a torch to walk some of this meat over to the farmhouse. This is probably not going to be enough, huh? No. Alright, well, we're just going to leave this here, then. And we're going to head over. We're going to head over there. I think you mentioned Pulsar Lost Colony before, didn't you? I think you mentioned that one. It looks kind of cool. I mean, I've seen better, but it looks kind of neat. It's not horrible. You have to replace your chair. Oh no. I found that you found the magical moose carcass in Hush River Valley? No way. I have never found the moose carcass in Hush River Valley. Ever. I've never found the moose carcass there. I've never found the bear hide coat in Ash Canyon. They just don't exist for me. Don't exist. They don't exist for me at all. Never found them. Yeah, that fruit smoothie is just kind of not my thing. It's not bad. I'm just not a big citrusy guy. I never liked orange juice. Not a big fan of orange juice. Pineapple smoothie. See, I'm not a big fan of pineapple. Not a big fan of coconut. I never ate a lot of that stuff when I was growing up, though, either. So, for me, I mean, it was more apples, bananas. Blackberries, not a big fan of blackberries either. No.
I need to find someplace.
I had a lot of blackberries. Lot of blackberries. Lot of blackberries growing up. My aunt and uncle had ginormous blackberries on their farm. Ginormous blackberry bushes, like massive blackberry bushes all over. And so we'd go out, we would indulge in the blackberries quite a bit. I was always more of an apple guy, not a blackberry guy. Oh, we're talking about eating fruit. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go put this out in the fridge so it doesn't go bad, though. I'm almost. We'll try out the key lime one. I'm almost thinking I might like the key lime better. That might be more my jam. I'm almost thinking I might like that one better. I don't know, though. I don't know. Alright, we have a box here. Let's take that down. There's a bunch of stuff we have not broken down here. That is empty. Empty potato sack. There we go. And I already opened all those, right? Okay. Figured I'd get a little more reclaimed wood. I think I'm gonna have to.
Something's gotta go.
I'm gonna have to go back to the community center area and break down a bunch of stuff over there. I just have this feeling I'm gonna have to do that. Actually, you know what we could do? Let's go out here and check our rabbit traps. I love green apples. Green apples are amazing. I like red apples too, but yeah, I love green apples. They're so good. Yeah, the Granny Smiths. Yum. Green apples are really good. Yeah, it is a real Mountain Dew today. Not that disgusting diet crap. See, I like a little tartness though. I'm a little tart, so ladies, you heard it here first. Atheenon is a little bit of a tart. I'm a little tart. Yeah, Diet Mountain Dew is ew. My son accidentally bought a Diet Mountain Dew when he went to get me Mountain Dew. He bought a Diet Mountain Dew. I have a feeling it was just like in with the other, like it was sort of in with the other Mountain Dews. He wasn't trying to get a Diet Mountain Dew, it just happened to be there with the other ones. See how hard it is to get that rabbit corpse? Oh, that was gross. That was absolutely gross, Aldreas. It was like, ugh. It's not even drinking it that's the problem. It's the It's that aftertaste that leaves in your mouth.
So
Yeah,
cold.
the aftertaste that leaves in your mouth is just gross. Yeah, it's that chemical nastiness. Yeah, because it literally tastes like it is chemicals. You're basically drinking chemicals. Diet soda is like one of the worst things you can ever drink. In my opinion, you're better off drinking the most sugary, syrupy soda out there. Baja Blast, by the way, who is Frank? You're better off drinking the sugariest, syrupiest soda out there than drinking a diet. The diet is just... It's just gross. It just has so much, it just has so many chemicals and just nastiness. I love the Gamer's Fuel. I've never had that. I've never had Gamer's Fuel. Boom, boom. But I love Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Baja Blast is my that's my jam right there. Give me a little Baja Blast and I'm good to go. Unfortunately, you can only get it at certain times of the year in stores. The rest of the time you have to specifically go to
Not sure why I feel so tired.
you have to specifically go to Taco Bell to get it. Because Taco Bell is the exclusive holder of the Baja Blast license or whatever you want to call it. And it is only released to the general public certain times of the year. The rest of the time, you can only get it at the old Tacos of the Bells. The Bell of the Taco. Well, I'm glad to say that our food situation has greatly improved. A lot of that is due to the fact that we have... A lot of that is due to the fact that we have these porrages, that, and we did get those deer. We've been able to run a few deer. That's been a struggle though. The deer have not been easy, that's for sure. The deer have not been easy to do. It takes a lot of patience, and it's not skill. It's more patience running the deer into the. You just gotta be patient. You gotta wait for it.
Too much
You gotta
to
just.
carry.
Oh, shush-a-bye. You're fine. Hush your muskies. For a while, I drank iced tea a lot, and then I had Sprite to balance out the sweet note, and it works. Yeah, iced tea's good too. I like a good. I drank iced tea for a bunch while as well. So, for a while as well, I drank a lot of iced tea. I like iced tea. Sadly, your clipper did not work when you wanted to clip it. Well, you could always go back and look at VODs, and you can clip stuff from there, if you want to. You can clip VODs whenever you want to. VODs are totally clippable. I like 7-Up myself. I agree with you there, Honora. I'm a big fan of the 7-Up. My mom, when I was young, if we'd get sick, my mom would always make 7-Up on. We'd have orange up on the rocks is what she would call it. She would call it orange up on the rocks, and that was our. That was 7-Up with orange juice. And it would be over ice. Less than 30 days to go, my friends. Less than 30 days to go. We're on day 70. Yeah, she'd call it orange up on the rocks. It sounded like it was a cool drink. If we weren't feeling good, we would get some orange up on the rocks.
Too heavy.
The guy's like right there, just being a jerk. Just being a jerkety jerk face. Raspberry soda with OJ, it's so good. Orangeade.
Wait. I'm so cold.
My mom actually had some really good things that helped us through childhood. Yeah, OJ from Concentrate, yum. Yeah, I love 7-Up. My dad was a big RC fan. My dad loved RC Cola. That was his fave. He would always have like a 6-pack of RC Cola cans. And that was his jam. Really? My traps got broken? Really? Okay. My traps got broken. That makes me sad. Makes me sad, Mom. You never heard of RC Cola? Oh, it's a thing. My dad loved his RC Cola. It's like an old school drink. It is an old school drink. Let's see. Let's just look at an image. So RC Cola, short for Royal Crown. Royal Crown is an American brand of cola formulated by Claude A. Hatcher in 1905. Royal Crown Ginger Ale was the first product of the RC line and referred to the original ingredient, ginger. RC Cola went through various name changes during the Shero Cola and Nia Inc. before becoming Royal Crown. After the death of Cloud Hatcher, more flavors were introduced under the RC Cola name, including lemon, strawberry, and cane sugar in the 1950s. Royal Crown Company was leading the beverage industry to sell first canned soft drinks. So they actually sold the first canned soft drinks, followed by the first caffeine-free cola. In 1958, RC Cola became available in 16-ounce bottles. So it is like old. It is like old school. I mean, it's like that's what my dad grew up with. My dad grew up with RC Cola because it was like that big of a thing. Let's see if I can pull up a picture of a can of RC Cola. They've changed their labeling a bunch lately, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, just look at this. Just look at that. Doesn't that look like a old school soda right there? That is an old school soda. That is an old school soda right there. $28.95 for a 12-pack? Jeez Louise. Why would you pay that much for it? Oh, those are like rare soda pop cans or something. But yeah, the RC Cola, that was my dad's. He loved his RC. Yeah, it's like 70s, 60s, 70s kind of vibes. But yeah, 1905 is when RC Cola started. And it's funny, I never knew they were the first ones to ever actually put their soda in a 12-ounce can. That is crazy. Well, I mean, glass bottles was how everybody did it back then. Glass bottles was like the best way to store, sodas and stuff and drinks and everything like that. Milk. Everything came in glass bottles for years and years and years and years. Until aluminum kind of took over. Glass was the big thing. I mean, the glass bottles are pretty freaking cool, though. You gotta admit. Glass bottles are pretty sweet. Oh, yeah, they still sell glass bottles. It's just not as common. It's not the norm any longer. It used to be the norm that things came in glass bottles. Now it's just not the norm. Now it's sort of a novelty kind of like, ooh, that's cool. There's a bear over there. Over there. Over there. There's a bear over there. I sure wish I could kill a bear. That'd be awesome. At this point in the game, I usually would be able to kill a bear. Not in this game. Not in this one. Well, he's coming right by the farmhouse.
My fingers feel numb. That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Seems a little crazy to me. Woo!
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I can't either. You know what we can do, though? We can bring all that meat over here. Let's go grab the meat real quick. It sucks that it's so cold, but at least we can grab that meat. Oh yeah, the Pleasant Valley blizzards are not joking around. They have been the most persistent pain in my ass this entire game, Psychotic Deer. Pleasant Valley blizzards have been a constant pain in my butt this entire game. I mean, they have a side benefit that the animals aren't out during them, which is good. But yeah, they've been a little bit of a pain in the
I'm not
ass.
sure I can carry much more.
Isn't PVA night travel map? Oh, I never travel at night. Not on Interloper. Nah. I don't travel at night unless I'm forced to travel at night. Traveling at night on Interloper is a very dangerous proposition. The main reason being that if it turns into a Aurora night at the drop of a hat, which a lot of times it will, then you're screwed basically. Then you have no chance of fending anything off if you have no weapons. Now, if you have weapons, it changes the game a little bit. But yeah, I don't usually travel anywhere at night. There's just there's too many downsides and not enough upsides, in my opinion. But that's just me. I know some people love to travel by night. Yeah, or you get a night blizzard. Yeah, that could suck too. A night blizzard could really wreck your face. But yeah, I mean, you're right in the sense that yes, the weather is more moderate, I guess you could say, at nighttime than it is during the day. So you definitely could use that to your advantage, for sure. But in the 70 days we've been alive, we've now had 58 blizzards, so it's going down a little bit. Yeah, the Aurora is the main thing. I've been out sometimes at night when the Aurora just decides to hit like right in the middle of the night. That's like, oh crap, and then you're like scrambling because you have an Aurora now. That's like wrecking your face, and the wolves just do not care. They don't care if you got a. They don't care if you got they don't care if you got nothing. They're like, yeah, you got a torch? I don't care. You got a flare? Nah, don't care about that either. Yeah, although we got cabin fever coming on, we're gonna go sleep upstairs anyway. a window right here. There's a window over there. And there's a window down here. Window right there. There's a bed. Excellent. That's all I was looking for was the damn bed. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was the damn bed. If I could find the bed, I was gonna be okay. It sucks when you have no lantern. We haven't found a lantern either, which really bites. If we found a lantern, stuff like this wouldn't be that big of a deal. We'd be like, okay, we'll turn the lantern on for a couple seconds. But we have no bedroll to bedroll flashlight. We have no lantern. I'm not going to waste a match just to find a bed. I'm not going to waste a match just to find a bed. Yeah, no lantern at all. Nope.
I could eat anything.
You might just have to eat anything, my friend. Yeah, they added. I heard they added the variant Interloper. That's pretty dang cool. All right, let's go outside and get some meat real quick. But yeah, I haven't found a lantern at all. I am doing a custom file, which I know is a little bit different. So the custom files tend to be different spawn points than the regular files do. Or they tend not to spawn at all, like the recipes. Right now, recipes do not spawn on custom files at all. Which kind of sucks. I hope they fix that soon. Really, it's that cold in here right now. Gosh dang it. So I don't know if the alternative... Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a new run after we get done with this run. We're going to be doing a new run, which will be a little bit different. It's going to be kind of similar to this run, kind of keyed off of some points in this run that we found that we like. But we're going to do a run where we live for 50 days in a zone, and then we move on to another zone. And we have to be underweight moving zone to zone. And once we leave a zone, if we come back to that zone, we can't pick anything up. You know, we can't pick up gear and stuff. We can pick up wood. I mean, you know, sticks basically off the ground. But we can't loot other places or anything like that. We have to basically use our 50 days to do what we want to do in that zone. And then anything we take from zone to zone, we have to carry on our back. So it's gonna be a interesting progression as we go along, because we're gonna get better gear, we're gonna get better stuff, and so we're gonna have more opportunities to do things. Oh, we can get a Maglin's fire. Speaking of doing things, exactly what I was waiting for. Thank you for the Maglin's fire. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I was waiting for here. Oh my goodness, finally. Finally. Good God, man. Exactly what I wanted.
Turned out pretty well.
The best thing about this one is it can never, ever, ever get blown out. Ever, which is just fabulous news. All right, let's go. I think the bear's over here too. I heard bear crows. Debbie's right there. He's just chilling like a villain. Yeah, Meglin's hype indeed. Especially since I have 14 matches, and I've had 14 matches now for about, I'd say at least 8 days. I've not started a fire in like the last 8 days with anything but Maglins. Hands out a bag of white cheddar popcorn to chat. Yes, please. White cheddar's the best. I love white cheddar Cheetos, those Cheeto Puffs. The white cheddar Cheeto Puffs are great. Let's reset these snares real quick. grab the rabbits. I want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put 6 snares here. Hello, Mr. Bear. You like the way my rabbits smell? Yes, white cheddar Cheetos. White cheddar Cheeto puffs. They are delicious. Oh my god, they are so good. Okay, that bear is heading to where he smelt me. So I'm gonna let him just do his little thing there. Hopefully I can sneak around him without him seeing me, which would be great. Yeah, white cheddar Cheetos. White cheddar Cheeto puffs. They are amazing. I haven't seen them for a while. So I don't know if they're still making them. But they're great. They're like the old school puffs. They're smaller, but they're still puffy. They aren't like those big, like the Cheetos puffs now are like these ginormous, nasty things. They're just like, I don't like them very much. I don't know. They just don't do it for me any longer. Oh, that's cooked. Yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, the new Cheeto Puffs just don't do it for me very, very much. I don't know. Maybe I'm just very particular. Maybe I'm a Cheetos snob. I don't know. Could be one of those two things. Or countless other things, I guess. But they just don't do it for me any longer. I wish they did, but they don't. I sure am glad I found that heavy hammer, though. Well, I'm glad chat found the heavy hammer for me that I totally missed up in the radio control hut. Because without that, we'd have a very hard time chopping stuff down. Really? Seriously? Okay, fine. I keep grabbing pieces of meat that are tiny, and it's annoying me. So we'll just eat that. There we go. 10 minutes on that. 11 minutes on that. Let's take that meat in 7 minutes. Like, well, if it ain't gonna play nice, I'm just gonna do this instead. There we go. There we are. Perfect. Then we gotta head over and check our other rabbit traps as well. Prepare our snow shelter up here again. Like you need a big cellophane packet, cellophane packing noodles covered in. Yeah, I don't like them very much. They're just not. They're just not as good. They're just not as delicious. Wait, am I still getting cold by the fire or not? Oh no, I'm warming up by the fire. Okay. We're even warmer in here. Okay, perfect. This is good for my cabin fever. Good for the old cabin fevers. Oh, those are both tiny pieces. I'm just gonna eat both of them. You know, I should leave the oats in here. PV does have some nice views. It does. It does. Pleasant Valley has some of the most beautiful views in the game. Some very, very sweeping, lovely scenery. I wish I could have found a frying pan. I did not find a frying pan here or at the community center, which made me kind of sad because I sort of wanted to find a frying pan. It would have been cool to find one. Because then we could have tried some of the other recipes too, but oh well. You have to have the frying pan to try out some of the other recipes, which makes me sad. The skillet, no, the skillet is only needed for a select bunch of the recipes. I'll show you here in a second. So the recipes, these you can make in the pot, the broth and the porridges and the stews, and then these ones you can make in the skillet. The bannock, whatever it is, the pies, and all the pancakes are made in there. And then the special recipes I'm not sure on. Now, we also found out you can do potatoes. Found out that you can do the potatoes in the pan as well, in the pot as well. So for whatever reason, you can cook up the potato in the pot. I don't know. Don't ask me to explain why, but you can cook the potato in the pot. So that's something you can do in the pot as well. But the carrots you cannot, for whatever reason. Don't know why. Again, don't ask me for explanations. I don't know. It took 0 sticks. That was interesting. Zero sticks. I've been on vacation, so I only found out about the ptarmigans not spawning on custom runs yesterday. Yeah, isn't that horrible? Isn't that horrible? It's like, really? You're gonna give us this brand new bird, and then you're not gonna let it spawn on Interloper. That's kind of crappy. That's kind of poopy. And the recipes don't, the special recipes don't as well. You know, I've hardly noticed any decay on any of the potatoes or carrots, Riney Beef. I've hardly noticed any decay on those at all. Like, almost none at all. So if they do decay, it's very, very slowly. Very, 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 very slowly. But yeah, the new recipes and the ptarmigans do not spawn in custom runs yet. Which is sad. No rabbits here. Now the ptarmigans, I've got them to spawn on regular Interloper files. No problem. The problem with them is, though, that until you get fire-hardened arrows, it's very hard to get any quantifiable amount of them to make any use of them. Because before you get fire-hardened arrows, stones and regular arrows will scare off the flock. Well, stones, no matter whether you hit a ptarmigan or not, will scare the flock off. Regular arrows, if you hit a ptarmigan, it will die and not scare the flock off. But if you miss, it scares them all off. Fire-hardened arrows, you can shoot at them all day long, and they won't run away. As long as you got fire-hardened arrows, you're fine. So the fire-hardened arrows are the best way to go, because they don't have any they don't give the fear factor to the ptarmigans. I was gonna sleep like 4 hours. So you definitely want to push those fire-hardened arrows early, because you can take out a whole flock of ptarmigans, and that's great, because that gives you basically 16 feathers off one flock. So the fire-hardened arrows is definitely the way to go if you're trying to maximize the number of ptarmigans you can get. Otherwise, you know, the ptarmigans are small. I miss quite often with the arrows on the ptarmigans. So, speaking from experience, you know, I can usually get 1 or 2 ptarmigans with regular arrows before I'll just miss, and then I have to rely on finding more. The nice thing is in Mystery Lake, there's ptarmigans that spawn right outside of the camp office, which is really nice. It's actually warm out right now. Oh shoot, and then it went cold on me? How did it go from being warm? Oh, because I had the fire going. Yeah, we'll wake up a little hypothermic. A little bit hypothermic. That's okay. Nice thing about this is we can actually find the upstairs.
Hold up my life.
Ptarmigans don't make arrows, Rhiny Beef. Ptarmigan fur is Ptarmigan down is only used for 2 items. Ptarmigan down is used for making the improved insulation, which is it's an item that goes in your slot that has that's your accessory slot, and it's used for making the improved bedroll. Where is it at here? The improvised bedroll. And then the improvised bedroll, once you've used 10 ptarmigan down for it, you have to use 5 ptarmigan down and 2 cloth to repair the improvised bedroll from then on. The improvised bedroll, though, gives you 8 degrees warmth instead of the normal 5, which is great. So, yeah, the ptarmigans, though, unfortunately, they have nothing to do with feathers. It all has to do with their down. And the other problem is, too, to harvest ptarmigan down is a very lengthy process. It takes a little over 2 hours to get 4 down. To get 4 down from the ptarmigan. 2 hours to harvest 4 down. It's kind of silly, to be honest. Not gonna lie. It's a little bit on the silly side. You're down with that? Heyo! The pigeons are bad for the game? What do you mean? How do you figure, Tristan? I'm willing to hear you out. What's your thought process? What's your thought process there? Did I try the warm layer? Oh, the ptarmigan, the insulated layer is nice, but let's be honest. Late game, I'm gonna have crampons and a backpack. Takes 2 hours and 40 minutes and base harvesting level, and it's daft that a full bird you only get 4 feathers. Well, it's not even feathers. It's down. It's down. It's not feathers. It's not feathers. It's ptarmigan down. Ptarmigan down, baby. Ptarmigan down. I need to repair that when I can. I got 3 more traps to set out. I need to find a fur. I need to find a fur and make a fire next to it. Because what's it good for? Absolutely nothing. What time of day is it? It's still nighttime. Damn it! I was hoping it would let me do it. God dang it. Bearskin bedroll gives you 12 degrees of warmth. Gives you 12. So it's sort of the ptarmigan improved improvised bedroll is sort of a mid-range bedroll between a regular and a bearskin bedroll. It takes a lot of ptarmigan down though to fix it. It takes 5 ptarmigan down per repair to fix your bedroll.
Anything right about now.
So it's a lot to repair it. It's not cheap. And right now as well, the game is glitched. Here's the other problem with the ptarmigan bedroll, which I'm just gonna call it the ptarmigan bedroll. The other problem with it is when you go into your radial menu, there's no slot for it. So if you sleep, say, you know how when you sleep in a snow shelter or a car, and you have your regular bedroll or the bearskin bedroll, it allows you to apply those bedrolls to the car or the snow shelter, and so you get the warmth according to whatever bedroll you have. You cannot do that with the ptarmigan bedroll. You actually, and you can't, there's nothing on the HUD that allows you to get the ptarmigan bedroll and put it down. You actually have to go into your inventory, click on it, and go place to put it down. So you can't just quick access it, and you can't utilize it in any real functional way. So there's some downsides to it right now. Definitely some downsides to it. So just buyer beware, I guess. But yeah, so Tristan, further on the pigeons. So why are the pigeons bad for the game? Because I'm curious what your thoughts are on that. Because I mean, I see them as kind of a meh kind of thing. I mean, you can make broth out of them, but if you're gonna make broth out of them, you have to actually have 1 kilo. It can't be a partial. You can't have like 0.6 and 0.5 and put it together and make one. You have to have a actual kilo piece in your inventory to make it. So the little pieces you get are garbage. Like I actually killed a ptarmigan. I got 0.94 kilos of meat from it. So I couldn't make broth. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? 0.94. Seriously. Seriously. The bearskin, though, is 12. It's 12 degrees warmth on the bearskin bedroll. So you got 5 degrees on the regular bedroll. You got 8 degrees on the ptarmigan bedroll, and you got 12 degrees on the bearskin. Yeah, that needs to be changed. Not being able to combine, not being able to like put together ptarmigan meat. It's like you should have to have overall a kilo of meat to be able to actually like make it. So if you have 2 pieces that equal a kilo, you should be able to make the ptarmigan meat. It's goofy that it's not that way. Oh, of course that guy smells me.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
It's just a few little tweaks, It's a few little beady. It's a few little tweakies. Beady. What's up, Buck? What's up, Wilma? Aaron Gray. Ooh. I just had a thought of Aaron Gray. Sorry. They got my meter going. Oh yeah, the last bug fix they just did, Psychotic Deer, took care of a lot of issues. A lot of things were taken care of in the last bug fix. So, I'm very happy for how quickly they responded to some of the issues that came up. And honestly, I don't hold it against them that there's some issues. It's like, to me, having bugs in a game, having bugs in an update like what they put out here recently is kind of just like, for me, it's kind of par for the course. It's like, I expect it because they're changing so many lines of code with so many new aspects to the game that it's bound, in my mind, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen that you're going to get some of these weird little unexpected things like, the whole thing with the fishing tip-ups trapping me trapping me inside of the community center because it wasn't coded into the game correctly. That just to me seems kind of, it's like, okay, well that's just kind of a thing that's going to happen. But they, them coming out and fixing it is the most important thing, and they've been really good about coming out and fixing it. Are those crows here for the rabbit? That's weird. That's strange. Okay, these traps over here definitely seem to be worth it. See, look how hard it is. Look at that. I get the snare, but if I move 1 micrometer from where it's supposed to be, it's like, no. And watch when I pick up the rabbits. Watch when I get the rabbits. It's going to be even goofier. Wow, it actually picked up all 3 rabbits in rapid succession, no problem at all. That is crazy. That's the first time that's ever happened in a long, long time. Probably because I had nothing in my hands. If I had had a rock in my hands, it might have done it differently.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh
Oh
my.
my.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
But yeah, I'm sure they'll fix a lot of the bugs here soon. I mean, it's not going to be, it's not, you know, there's certain things that they've already fixed, which is good. And I appreciate that they've already fixed a lot of it. But I'm sure they're going to keep fixing stuff as we go along. So, I'm not too concerned. And most of the big stuff already got fixed. Most of the big things got fixed already.
Too cold.
I'm sorry.
Something's gotta go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bunny. Can I get a Maglens fire? No. Okay. I was gonna say, if I could get a Maglens fire, that would be freaking awesome. If there's any wolves out there, I do not want them catching my scent right now. Alright, we got some planks in here, which is great. Planks are awesome. Yeah, I had to come back here and get a whole bunch of stuff going on, because I didn't have much fuel, so. Perfect. There's another box in here, too, I can grab at some point. I might be able to get a Maglens fire going now. Yes, I can. And I didn't crouch though. I didn't crouch, but we got a Maglens fire, baby. We got a Maglens fire. I think the bird's neck step is louder. Yes, I think it is. I can't wait for the other 2 regions, and I hope that the other 2 regions add significantly to what's already in Forsaken Airfield. I hope the 2 new regions give Forsaken Airfield more stuff. And I didn't miss the pot and miss the skillet in here, did I? Did I miss the skillet in here by chance? I'm almost hoping I did, but I don't see it around anywhere. Oh, wow. Did I never search these cabinets? Not that there's probably going to be anything in them, but... Yeah, I don't see no skillet. I see no skillet, my friends. Makes me sad. No skillet. They make an excellent noise when you break the bird's neck. Makes me laugh. Wow. Wow. You saw what? You saw where was the recipe? Where was the recipe? Next to the back door, I saw the little shelf. Oh, really? So I just totally missed it. I totally missed it then.
Come on.
Well, let's go back and let's get this fire started and we'll go look. You saw the recipe. Well, so everybody kept telling me that the recipe was on. Everybody kept telling me the recipe's on this table right here. So where's this recipe? I probably have nothing I can make it with though. I have to have potatoes and carrots, and I ate my potatoes already, and I can't get broth, so it doesn't matter. And I can't get broth because it doesn't matter. And I can't get canned corn either. Well, it's great to have a recipe. We found a recipe. I can't do nothing with it, but we found a recipe, boys and girls. We found a recipe. Can't do jack squat with it, but hey, we found the recipe. So I guess the recipes do spawn on customs. So I have been giving out I have been misinforming people. Yeah, signal void's the only way to get the corn, unfortunately. Signal void's the only way to get corn, so no recipes for us. And we already ate the potatoes, and it takes 4 carrots. So it's like, oh, so you can get a couple carrots. It's like okay, so I can make a little bit of this. I did some research, and 8 recipes have 3 locations. The bunker, and the bunker prepper pie spawns at 9 bunkers. So the bunker prepper pie. So the bunker prepper pie, that would be hard for us to get because none of our bunkers have anything in them on Interloper. Oh, whoa. Forgot I had a thing for a CD in that, or for a I forgot I had a CD drive in my streaming computer. And all of a sudden, I accidentally bumped it with my leg, and it popped out. And I was like, "What the hell's going on? What the Sam Hill? What the Sam Hill is going on around here?" Train Valley 2. What is a Train Valley 2?
Need a horse.
It was a bad impression of King of the Hill.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
The very, very bad impression of King of the Hill. Very bad. It's a puzzle strategy train simulator video game. Okay. Interesting. Not saying I'm against it. Not saying necessarily I'm against something like that. It sounds interesting. Well, hey, I think it's cool that we found a recipe. That's cool beans right there.
Something's making me feel tired.
Something's making me feel tired. I used a lot of wood on that fire that I didn't need to use, which makes me feel sad. That's what I'm feeling. It's just sad. Alright, let's find a bed. Let's harvest up the rest of these rabbits real quick. Got like 3 hours of harvesting to do. And then we'll catch some sleepity boos. I could make like 20 pairs of rabbit gloves and hats right now. I have so many rabbit gloves and I have so many rabbit skins. I'm curious how many I've actually like trapped now.
My energy is just...
Yeah, I could have made some more water, but I already have 9 liters on me. I already got 9 liters on me, and it's like, oh god. How much water do you really need, you know? I need a lot, don't get me wrong. There's never a thing as too much water, but I was just lazy. That's called me being lazy. So Train Valley 2. Train Valley 2. Shush, shush. No sounds. No sounds. Don't want any copyright problems. Just make more pairs of gloves and hats, try to sell them to the wolves. I could be like, look, it's not, Atheenon's not over here, he's over there. He's over there. Don't look at him here. There's no Atheenon here.
I need to drop something.
Dude, I'm in the process, okay? Just give me a hot second here, okay? Give me a hot sec. All right. So we got these guts and hides here. I'm gonna put these down out here to dry. Excuse me. I opened up that Steam page and it just went to the next thing and started playing the intro, which I think is hilarious. All right, gonna put those there, and then we're gonna be switching over here in just a minute, boys and girls, because we need to do a little bit of our Final Fantasy sponsorship stream. We only have to stream it for 30 minutes. Most of them want you to stream for like 2 hours. But they only require that I stream it for 30 minutes, which is kind of different, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll probably stream it for like 45 or so. We'll stream it for a little bit of time. But we'll get a save point right here. And we are on day, let's see, before we save out, we are on day 73. We're almost 3/4 of the way through, and in those 73 days, we have now trapped 135 rabbits. 135 rabbits and survived 61 blizzards. So we've almost trapped twice. We've almost trapped two rabbits a day. 2 rabbits a day. That is nuts. And then later on today, boys and girls, we are going to be going into our As the Dead Sleep challenge. We're on day 22 in Mountain Town. We're headed towards Hush River Valley to touch the next marker, and we're at 88% condition. And this is the one where you don't get any condition back. Don't get any condition back at all. So that's fun. That's always a joy. So while I'm out, I need to get the game going here. So hold on a second. So I'm just gonna have a little promo thing going up here real